actively targeting you. Be careful.
So what else is new?
All units, remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Huh, great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
Yeah, I heard we're moving stuff that belonged to the Hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool. We just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whoa! Better up there than down here. Huh, friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
The engine and get out. Last chance. Move it, guys. Get it unloaded now.
Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Kinda makes you want to go into another line of work, huh?
Hey, Spidey, can you move that?
Just what I wanted.
Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Give them this, they're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. And the judges give Spidey a perfect score! Okay. Judges are just in my head, but still. Just in time. Some days you just got it. take that.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
Kane Museum. That's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Who can resist that? What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? It's my lucky day. Oh yeah!
Yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the Kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here.
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
There's field trips to reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the museum.
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Fellas, I got him!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Man, I was in the zone. Hey, unconscious bad guy, was I in the zone or what? What I'm about to do to these crooks is unsuitable for some audiences. I can check that one off my list. Just what I want.
Bam! There he is!
Don't feel bad. You're not... Alright, you're not good.
Why do we have to fight the spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know,
Have you
in
been
his
working
weight
out?
class.
Hey,
Felicia,
he's got a plan.
why am I not
He ain't let us
surprised?
down yet.
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
Bam! There he is!
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right? They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. I like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
A little privacy, please?
Hey, something's happening! Bam!
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a catsuit, and you'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great. Shh! People work around here.
Bam! There he is!
Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight. Let me guess. First day of being a criminal?
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Did you expect me to stand there?
Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Once. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun.
I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better. Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care.
One time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
Don't feel bad. You're you're not... All right, you're not good.
Neither of us wants this, but it has to happen. I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect?
Oh, yeah. You put forth this week and effort? I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face. Just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection, a new life safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic. With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! Makes sense. Fisk becomes the Kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force. And the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Kraven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Can't go see Harry like this.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe.
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure. But it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well...
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a keeper. Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic?
Spider-Man, can you help me?
I can feel it. With my luck, now I'll get busted for smoking in public. Good thing my costume protects me. But not... Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. I said I wanted my butt medium rare! If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. But it'll take time and lots of research to find out. He's in no mood to wait. You know, water balloons would be a much better weapon. Would I lie to you? Now hold on tight.
Has anyone considered
Just when you think I can't get any better.
Do people throw up on you a lot?
If I give Harry my blood without testing it first, it could kill him. Or turn him into a monster, like with Dr. Connors.
The shaken victim said he was...
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! Who can resist that? Now that's fun! I could check that one off my list. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Kane, thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it,
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I
was
know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
He's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Kraven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Kraven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human Jell-O mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best to set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! This is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me for the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful for a time. He sowed fear and mistrust, but he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but... He's in the trees. Gotta find him before he springs a trap.
I can...
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test to see how strong you could be. You could stomach the spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied you. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's...
Your death, your own senses betray you. Good. You flail around like a drunken saint.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. It'll be hard to spot him in those trees, but I have to try.
You've been a force.
Can you at least say some fun bad guy things? Curse you, Spider-Man!
Grasp at shadows.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? She was wrong.
And so be it. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telek 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am. Oh, sometimes I fantasize about moving to Hawaii. there'd be nothing.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to. Oh yeah! Not sure what I was aiming at there. I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
I'm not used to driving that kind of truck. Why can't Tony come?
Because we're going to see the boss. And only his top guys get to know where he goes when he's not here. So shut up and do your job.
I had a feeling listening in on those guys might pay off. Now to stick to their truck and let them take me right to the fat man himself.
Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Huh? I have eyes on Spider-Man!
If you want me to let you go, raise your hand. No? Okay. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid. Gotta get back to...
Spread out! Secure the area!
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched.
I'm on it.
I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes.
I'll spread the word.
Boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No. Who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't like working for a guy whose name I don't know.
Money's green, and if you ask too many questions, it's bad for your health. That's all you... Enough.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. Who can resist that? I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
The spider! Yeah! Someone's here!
Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as...
Dispatch.
That's what I'm talking about. This is why they call me amazing.
Here, he's right here.
When you put forth this week an effort, I kind of feel like you don't respect me. Yeah. Some days you just got it.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
Task force? I don't like working with cops.
They're so cute when they're asleep.
Got him! Target acquired!
You send me the dry cleaning bill.
You're just some skinny kid. You're going down hard, pal.
It's a scrawny kid.
You're a fool, Spider-Man. If you think those lackeys were meant to do more than delay.
Armor might look cool, but it doesn't make them any faster.
Trash bag. Assault on police officers. You've been busy, Spider-Man. Care to add more crimes to the list?
Just a scrawny kid, ain't you? No fancy tricks, time to fight like men.
Are you deliberately moving slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Do you know how much you cost me? But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Got the spider.
This doesn't mean you're a bad person. Well, actually it does. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. It's like a bouncy house, am I right? I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. is my chance to disable their armor. And ionic webbing is just what the doctor ordered. This'll shake you up! Okay, I'm sorry. That was quick. Did your mom tell you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories.
And the judges give Spidey? Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
Man, this armor's...
You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more for this than you even ever dream of.
I'll come right out with some cold water. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser. They were still better than you. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Where'd you learn to fight? From a book?
That mask! Come on, show me what you got!
Come to Papa. Don't feel bad. You're not... Alright, you're not good. You're starting to get predictable.
No fancy tricks, time to fight like men. Come on, show me what you got. I fought tougher than you.
Please, no applause. Okay, just a little.
Target acquired.
Not again. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on. Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect.
Fool me once.
Come on, show me what you got. I fought tougher than you.
Time for some tough love. You are really bad at this. I can check that one off my list.
Got him! Dispatch any friendlies in my area?
The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that.
The spider! Form on me!
Man down!
They always look so surprised.
Spider! I see him!
Just a little closer.
You're just some skinny kid.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
Fancy tricks. Fight like men.
Robots any day. These robots don't talk your ear off.
I may have taken a direct hand in this sordid matter.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Booyah!
Come on, show me what you got.
No more games, Buffalo Bud. Just you and me. It's not too late to surrender, or just start crying. I'll take that. What, no elevator music? This guy's cheaper than Jameson. Smells like sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos. Well, if it isn't the Kingpin! Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're cooking, and everyone still kisses your tookus. Which must take, what, a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you threaten me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed them.
Who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume? Some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so bad when you go camping, the bears hide their food. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
Come down here immediately. You expect me to fight it myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Police. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean, butt.
You're a...
You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. to make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing wrong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid, now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. No idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Kraven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did.
Best part of my job.
You're just some skinny kid. Could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. You're so fat, your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack. Let's be clear.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Kraven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Kraven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop!
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. Times Square seems to be the center of all this.
I don't have time to waste on you, insect. That won't help you. I've got more than the power to burn you to ash. No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. Get out of here, Spider, before you get squat! You can't get to me, Spider-Man! If you have any sense, you'll run for your life!
I can't get through that energy field.
That won't help you. I've got more than enough power to burn you to ash. No one cares. Well, I'll make them care. I don't have time to waste on you.
Can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators. Ooh, pretty.
This is your last chance. Leave now. Just like the light. You head for the light even when you know you'll now you'll die. You can't get to me, Spider-Man. If you have any sense, you'll run for your life. Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed. I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
Shields are down. Times Square, here I come. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me! Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared. Now you'll all see what it's like.
People everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. Touching this guy can be deadly. Gotta use my webs instead.
Now you know what it's like!
Web shooters are down. Really, how do you play?
Not again! You won't betray me again!
And your power bill's gonna be through the roof! Happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors did! And all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me! Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows!
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
I won't let you lock me up in Ravencroft again!
Ravencroft? Max, I just found out what they're doing here. Stop fighting them. Tell the police what they're up to. Take them down together. For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. Jolt affected my web shooters. Oh no. no, my web shooter's cracked.
I'll kill you before I let them go!
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much. Fighting, but could you recharge my phone?
It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.
Attention all task force officers. Given the growing threat posed by the masked vigilante called Spider-Man, we are cleared to escalate to Phase 3 of the Suppression Initiative. Be advised, there is no Phase 4. This ends now.
All units, be advised we have reports of rogue elements of the task force installing unknown devices, possibly dangerous, in populated areas. Proceed with extreme caution.
There could be mass casualties if I don't find those bombs right away.
We have a suspicious device in Midtown East. All units, evacuate the area.